right. I want to welcome everybody back for day 4 of our article on food addiction and comparing that to drug addiction. Your board opener is up. I want everybody to get working on it straight away, please. Complete each sentence with a vocabulary word from the text. Number 1, I look forward to Thanksgiving dinner with great blank. Number 2, advertisements for fast food are blank in all sorts of media. And number 3, a well-prepared pizza should be blank and have the correct amount of topping. So go ahead, get that down, get your answers in place. We're going to talk about it in 3 to 5 minutes. What I'd like for you guys to do now, please, is turn to your shoulder partner and just give a quick check and make sure that everybody came up with the same answers to fill in those blanks. And once you have checked and you know you guys have the right answers, I'd like for pairs to raise their hand to share, and don't forget to justify why you picked that word, because I want to know why you picked that particular vocabulary word, okay? So quick 30 seconds, turn, check, check, and then I want to see hands in the air who can tell me number 1. Great work with that, you guys. Thank you so much. All right, you can put your bell work to the side, your board opener to the side, and I'm going to pass back to you your graphic organizer that we worked on yesterday, as well as the article. And I want you to turn that graphic organizer over, because on the other side is, you guessed it, another graphic organizer that we're going to work on today. So let's go ahead and get those ready. All right. So on the other side of that graphic organizer is this one. And you can see that it does say day 4, because that's the day that we're working on. And I want you to see right there the directions. Use the article in your notes to write a question for each paragraph. We're going to have to practice that. But before we do, please go ahead, lay your article side by side, and you can see that I have a column there for paragraph number. So let's go ahead and get down the number for each paragraph right there in that column. So you know we have 12 paragraphs in this article. So 1, 2, 3. You guys go ahead and number all the way down. Okay, great. Once you have that done, let's go ahead and talk just a little bit about coming up with questions. So we're going to take this apart paragraph by paragraph, and for each paragraph, I want you to jot down a question that comes to your mind when you read that paragraph. And remember, we want to keep it focused on topic. So this would be a question that you would write in response to this article, specific to the article. And we're going to do a couple together, so you'll see how this works. But just be thinking in that direction. So the first paragraph says, seeing a milkshake can activate the same areas of the brain that light up when an addict sees cocaine, U.S. researchers said on Monday. Now, I don't know about you, but when I read that sentence and I see the word seeing, automatically I go to the idea of, what about smelling? Because that's another sense. So a question that I might have in response to reading this particular paragraph is, would smell have the same effect? So that's what I'm going to write down on my notes. Would smelling the milkshake have the same effect? And you guys can come up with your own, certainly, but I want you to come to these questions. Let's go on to number 2. The study helps explain why it can be so hard for some people to maintain a healthy weight and why it has been so difficult for drug makers and health experts to find obesity treatments that work. When I see this, and I see the word some people to maintain a healthy weight, I wonder if we could identify a quality, like I wonder which people, and also how long do they have to maintain the healthy weight for? So that may be my question for this particular paragraph. How long do you have to maintain a healthy weight? You guys don't, again, you don't have to follow what I've done. I want you to come up with your own question. What I'd like for you to do now, because we've done 2 together, I'd like for you to go on to paragraph 3, which is right here, and I want you to try to come up with your own question, just for paragraph 3. And I'm going to circulate around and see the kinds of questions that you come up with. And after I've checked out everybody and checked in on everybody, I'll let you know if we're going to maybe back it up and do number 4 together, or if you guys are ready to run with this and go generate questions for the whole article. So I'm going to come around. I want you guys to do number 3 on your own. Okay? And we'll check back in just a minute.